I'm disappointed. What are you going to do? I've been around long enough. It's been a hard push, and we didn't get where we wanted to go. So disappointed.
A lot of pride in that push still, though?
Yeah, I mean, we pushed from December 5th till now, and I expect us for the next 3 games to keep pushing again. But, I mean, we know that, our ultimate goal is probably not going to be reached.
What was your thought on the game tonight? What maybe didn't work for yourself?
Well, I didn't think we had a lot of emotion going in. The first period was pretty dull on both sides. And once they got, we came out the same way in the second period. If we had to come out a little bit harder, we didn't start applying any pressure until they had us 2 goals down. And I thought in between periods, I said, listen, if you go, guys, take it to them. It's not like a faucet. You can't turn it on and off whenever you want. And I didn't think they were involved in the game too much until, but they did what they had to do to win.
Thatcher hadn't played more than 35. That was his number of games last year, and 63 now. Do you think just the workload is worn out?
He might be tiring. I think there's, but he's been so good for us. And when you're desperate, you have to gamble, and when you gamble, you have to play your best at all times. So that's, but you'd have to ask him. I felt comfortable every time I put him in the net. So, and he's a great goalie that's going to only get better.
I know it means nothing to anybody, including Quinn Hughes tonight, but I'm going to ask you anyways. He broke Dennis Kern's franchise record for assists by defenseman in season. He tied Doug Lidster's all-time record for points. Just indicative of what a special player he is.
He's a special player, but he's going to break that record 5 times from now. 5 different times every year. He's probably going to get better, and he's going to keep breaking it. So I don't think it's something that he'll say, yeah, that's okay, that's cool, but he knows he's going to do a lot better in the future.
We'll go to Zoom with a question from Rob Simpson, Vancouver Hockey Now.
Gabby, you've seen a lot of this over the years, so probably no surprise that there were emotional highs and lows in this game. I think you kind of just referred to my question. It kind of got down at times and then somehow managed to battle back late, but it just wasn't enough. You knew what situation you were in.
Yeah, when we tied it up, I thought, okay, let's get through the next 5 minutes, and then even if it was a game where you take it to overtime, we don't care if they get an extra point or not, but they score on the next shift, and that sort of, let go for the next 4 or 5 minutes after that. It was like just a real big, a sock in the head type thing. So that was difficult, but it's and not to make excuses, but it is difficult, to get up and emotionally up for every game. It's what makes the playoffs special, because you can do it for short periods of time, but we've had to do it every single game, and sometimes it works, and sometimes you get the inconsistencies, and but it'll make them better for next year for sure. They'll know the consistency that they have to go from day 1 to day 82.
Yeah, it's tough. I didn't think we came out the way we wanted. Obviously came back and kind of play better and start doing the right things, and they scored right after we scored that second goal, and it's tough.
Nothing's mathematical at this point, and I'm imagining nothing in your approach is going to change until that changes.
No, we've been doing this all year, so that's what we're going to keep doing, and there's no quitting in that room. We have showed it so many times this year, and just take one game at a time and see where it takes us.
You mentioned, was it something that Calgary did tonight? Was it something that was missing from your guys' game plan?
First of all, that's a good team that we played against. Been good all year. We've been playing some good hockey lately, but I thought we were couldn't really get it going in the forecheck and creating enough chances to in the first period, and they came out a little bit harder in the second. And some some way we found a way back and made it a hockey game out of it in the third. Yeah, I like that we battled back and had a chance there in the third.
We'll go to Zoom with a question from Patrick Johnston, Post Media.
Oliver, Thatcher Demko's been so huge for you guys this season. You know, what can you say about, you know, what he's meant to you and, you know, how tough the week has been on him just physically? You know, 4 games in 6 nights can't be easy for a goalie.
No, he's been unbelievable, lights out every single game this year for us. And, I mean, it's so much easier playing in front of him. You know that he's going to stop that first shot, and you can kind of play off him that way, so that makes it easier. But yeah, he's an all-star, and he's going to be a really good goalie for a long time in this league.
And just on Quinn, I mean, Quinn gets another goal. You know, that was such a key moment late in the second. You know, what have you seen from him? I mean, you know, obviously we know what the points are about, but what have you seen from him down the stretch here that, you know, tells you what he's going to be like going down for the future?
No, I think we all see it. He wants to win every single game, and he's a difference maker out there with his passes and can score and do everything. So he's going to be a big part of this organization for a long time, and I'm just happy to be a part of it and try to learn and help him out at the same time.